Oh, you want to talk to him?
Hey, what up?
The truck in the car in the
Yo,
truck.
you better study up and be safe out there, bro.
The truck.
Yeah, the
You better
truck.
study up and be safe. Be smart. Get this money, bro.
You gonna be safe?
Be a politician. Change
You gonna get the
something.
money?
Real talk.
Okay.
No cap. For
Let me get
real,
off the
bro.
live, yo.
Yo, be safe, all right?
Same to you.
My brother, much love.
Peace.
What up,
Doe?
man? Yo, Detroit
What's
Dondata
up?
is a great name, bro.
Thanks, bro. I appreciate
That's
it. First and foremost,
fire.
peace and blessings to you and your family, brother. I really hope that you're safe. I hope that everything's going good with you.
Yeah, I'm laying low, bro. I've been out the hood a couple years. I don't intend to go back. Like, I'll be laying low, minding my business. It's crazy, man. It's crazy out here. Like,
But you know what? We have the power to control it.
facts.
Like, there's been a lot of people who've been talking to me, and they're like, how do you feel about it? I said, this is what you need to understand. Niggas get killed every day, B.
No,
The
it's
exact
true.
same way. The exact same way. And they've been doing that for a very long time because it's not police culture, it's American culture. And American culture is not going to change for anybody because there's a lot of people. And when I say a lot of people, I mean like a small number of people who profit from that culture.
Yeah. And
It is about race. It is about race.
it's
It is
race, it's
about
classism.
it's
All of that.
all of that. And also we have to change how we think. A lot of us didn't really pay attention in school because the school was whack. That's why it was so powerful what you said to that little boy. You told him, yo, grow up and be a politician. But think about it this way.
He doesn't have the
If he grows
opportunity.
up,
He doesn't have
no.
to begin with.
No. Yes, he does.
I'm gonna tell
Because
you.
if he has good parents and he has a support,
Even that, bro. You know what's unfortunate in America? What's really effed up? Because I'm telling you, I'm a white kid and I grew up in the hood and I didn't have opportunity. And it's straight up, it's because you have to be born in a certain neighborhood. You have to grow up on a certain golf course around certain people, and it's just built so deep into the soil of this country.
I'm gonna tell you a very brief story. I'm not gonna say
Like,
too much because
nothing's
I'm on live.
impossible by any means.
Right, true. I'm actually not gonna say too much because I'm on live, but this is public information. I live in Israel. I'm from Detroit. My father, rest in peace, died in October.
I'm sorry.
And I came back to the States. I came back to the States to to be with my family, but that turned out to be just ridiculous. Long story short, I wasn't welcomed at his funeral, so I had to sit that out. But it's crazy.
Listen, these things
but
happen, bro. I could tell you some stories, so I feel you. It'd be like that.
It's crazy. It's crazy. But I'm gonna tell you this: he was the son of an illiterate farmer. He left the family with their blessings, became a news reporter, a school board trustee, a police officer for 17 years. Then he became the mayor of the city that we lived in. Yeah. His father couldn't read or write, and my granny, Big Mama, she had a great 8th grade education.
See, I believe.
But he rose up. And see, here's the thing: that little boy has the power. But see, what's going to happen is the first time he tells somebody when he's 12 or 13 he wants to be a politician, they're gonna call him a corny ass nigga. They're gonna be like, bro, what you gonna change? And here's something else I wanted to bring up to you, specifically to you and for you, because you're hip hop Mike. So this is
What's
your
good?
realm.
Talk to me.
Jay-Z.
Straight up. Not.
He said what he said, but I'm gonna tell you something. I'm Jewish, through and through. One hundo, bro. One hundo. I don't play around. When he co-signed Jay Electronica's last album, it was full of anti-Semitic rhetoric. Full of it.
A lot.
And what did he do? He executive produced it, number one, and he got featured on it. So what happened? What happens is he's now saying that he's speaking for us. Bro, you just said of your own admission that you're a drug dealer of 14 years and still Cotton who got away scot-free. Yeah. You're no different than any Klansman or not. You're no different than any Klansman or Nazi who skipped a trial.
You're right. And I have a very good question for you. And yes, you're probably the best. Like, I've been thinking this all week. I've said it a couple of times.
Can I before you ask your question, can I finish my point?
Yes, I'm sorry.
Here's my point. The people who are on the very top, they do what they do because they can, because they don't see the people who they're hurting, or they're so far removed from them that they think those people can't reach them, which is why Jay is able to talk reckless about Jews. I was in shelter here in New York for a year and 4 months. I had to fight every day because I was a Jew, because everybody believes this rhetoric about, the things that the Nation of Islam spreads out and whatnot. And people like Jay, they propagate that bullshit. But you know what they do? They don't believe that it actually affects people, because they're not even thinking about people like me. And even if they did think about people like me, the margin is so small. They're like, I don't give a fuck about you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say.
You're right.
So, bro, be an entertainer. Be an entertainer. Let us go. What did he say? Go play somewhere. I'm busy.
Yeah.
Jay, go play somewhere. I'm busy, bro.
It's
We got
wild.
shit to do.
It's wild.
We got shit to do.
Well, my question for you.
What's your question, brother?
My question is, you know how in New York, Jewish communities, they have their own ambulances, their own police force, their own hospitals.
Hatzalah, yes.
Hatzalah, yeah. So I've been thinking, what if Black did that? Is it possible? Is that something that you think is a way to pull back an even playing field? Or am I crazy?
Bro, we have done that. You gotta understand.
I know it's happened way back in the day, and they burnt it to the ground.
Exactly.
But I'm saying to do that same concept again post 1960s, 1970s.
Okay.
Do you think it could be more effective now, or am I crazy?
Do I think it could be more effective now? Not so much about the effectiveness, but the fact that that doesn't need to happen. Can it happen? Doesn't need to happen. Yes, it does.
It shouldn't have to happen, and for anybody.
No. It's fine, because here's the thing: everybody thinks that things like Hatzalah and things like the patrols that run our neighborhoods are to keep other people out and to say we serve you, but we don't serve you. It's because they know there's X amount of us that are in the area, so you're providing that service. Schools, hospitals, and schools, hospitals, and public service. We do that for ourselves. Everybody has the power. Everybody has the power to do it.
I think that's the right way to go about all of this, is to not even deal with the protests, not riot, nothing, because all it does is give these clowns overtime money and pays them way more money, and pull back and cut it off and start patrolling the neighborhoods, because
I also think
I used to live by Midwood. I was in Midwood. I went to high school in Brooklyn College Academy, and I'm telling you, I saw it. It was effective, bro.
Shout out to the Chayo Norma Jean. She said, "I'm a Jew and I don't run shit."
Oh, I'm half.
Shout out.
I don't know about I was.
Bro, let me ask you. No, straight up. Let me ask you a question. Who's your father's a Jew?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you're not in the tribe, but you got the blood double. We still love you, bro. I got love for you. I'm gonna tell you something. Quiet as kept. I'm in one of the, again, this is live, but I'm in one of the Hasidic communities right now. I had people calling me and asking me, bro, are you safe? Is everything good? I said, bro, I'm around a whole bunch of people that speak Hebrew and Yiddish. Ain't nobody running through this bitch.
Yeah, that's what.
Ain't nobody coming
if
through.
Black did that, it would be so beautiful, bro. It would be so beautiful if Black came together and had ambulances and police forces, and it would be beautiful, bro.
It can be done, but when it's done, it always comes to a certain agenda. Like with the nation, everybody's like, "Oh, Farrakhan, he's trying to, put us on the right path." Bro, I was Muslim, but I wasn't in the nation. But since I'm from Detroit, and Detroit's the stomping ground of Malcolm X, rest in peace. Everybody who is non-Arabic there, who's Black, who's a Muslim, is a Sunni Muslim. And if you're a Sunni Muslim, that means that you're in the nation. So with all of that going on, like it's just wild. But they're talking about, oh, we want togetherness for Black people. We want to help Black people, but they want to help Black people only as far as Black people are willing to accept their doctrine. Black folk need to be able to help other Black folk without saying you gotta accept my doctrine. If I want to see you succeed, I just want to see you succeed.
Yeah.
And I want everybody, because at the end of the day, I've been a lot of places, bro. I've been blessed to see a lot of things. And this is what it is. Everybody wants to be loved, protected, and respected.
Facts.
It's literally just that simple. That's all it is. That's all it is.
Is on the side of the cop cars in New York City, it says courtesy, professionalism, and respect. It's like but it's just so easy to get lost and carried away. And it's like, why go hard to actually know and do the right thing when you could get away all day with just doing whatever you want and not. And it's just like, you have to have sympathy at some point. It's just like, my point is like, you gotta have some sympathy.
Right.
It's literally stapled on the cars.
I also think a lot of the times I think that for us as civilians, we gotta change the fuck the police mentality. Because I'm not gonna say
I
fuck the
agree.
police
Nah, I agree.
because the police put food on my table and clothes on my back.
Nah, I feel you.
And
They've been around. I've had cops around, like, at certain points. It's very rare is the problem. It's like, I always
right.
say that you could go 10, other places. If you go to a supermarket, 9 out of 10 times the person behind the register is a sweetheart, or very nice. You go to a restaurant, the waiters and wait staff is always very nice. You go anywhere, 9 out of 10 times it's good. Once in a while, it's bad. With the police, it's like the opposite. With the police,
I
like,
remember
more times than not, it's terrible experience.
I remember the one time I got ran down on. Gang Squad jumped on us. I used to do some shit I had no business doing. And gang Squad hopped out on us. And the officer who jumped out told me to run. He told me. He said, run.
Yeah.
It was a black officer, bro.
Nah,
Because he wanted an excuse. He wanted an excuse to chase me so he could snatch me up and whoop my ass.
Wow.
That's why he told me to run. He didn't tell me to run like, oh, go. Get out of here. Beat it, kid. You got a future. He was like, run.
Wow.
He told me to run. But then here's the crazy part. When he saw that I was not shaking, he was like, nigga, what you do? I was like, look, man. I was like, we're all going to get something to eat. And before I go to my internship, he was like, you got a job? I was like, yep. He said, have a nice day. I was like, yo, that's all it takes. I'm like, if that's all it takes for me to get off the if that all it takes for me to get off the hook, that means that it takes absolutely nothing for me to be on the hook.
That's a fact. And
what he did was unfair.
It's super unfair, and it's unfortunate, but you're fortunate that he even let you get that word out. You're even fortunate that you got to speak. And that's really what the problem is like, more times than not, they don't even let you get a word out. It's just they know what they want to do, and you're going to shut up and just let them do what they want to do.
Exactly. First, also, before I get out of here, Killer Mike for president.
Facts.
Straight up.
Facts.
Killer Mike. Bro, can we mobilize and can we start that Killer Mike for pres?
They need to start in the communities. I'm telling you, if they lock down the communities like Hatzola does, it's over. It's over.
Bro, Killer Mike for pres, bro.
Facts.
Straight up. We need to and you know what? We just started it right now. Everybody who's on this live,
my man.
Killer Mike for pres.
Okay.
And you know what? Killer Mike for pres, we're not even gonna put the year.
Yeah.
Because we want it now.
Facts.
And just like all these other countries, what they do is when their leader doesn't do what their leader's supposed to do, what is that? It's like if you got somebody in the front of the room who's speaking to a crowd full of people, and that person and everybody in the crowd just turns around and ignores them, what happens? They're just ignored.
Yeah.
All the other countries do it, so that's what we got to do, bro. Everybody turn your direction to Killer Mike.
That's a
Killer Mike for prayers, straight up. Also, you got to change the way that you protest, and because it makes a lot more sense if all of us would have taken that money, jumped on public transportation, started private public transportation, and gone to Minneapolis to the DA's office and said, you know what we're gonna do? We up in this bitch until these men are brought to justice, and you're gonna have to see us every day when you come to work. A lot of people are like, oh, when we need to get out there and get in the streets and whatnot. The reason that they did that back in the day was because Dr. King, rest in peace, he knew the more people come and show up, the media cameras are going to come and see us, and they need to see us. But that situation doesn't work anymore. You know why? Because you got these computers in your hand.
Well said.
And also and also on top of that, like, and I'm gonna get out of here, but people don't take the freedoms that they have seriously. Mind you, we're the only country in the history of the so-called civilized world that's never had a revolution. The revolution they teach you about in school is the American War for Independence. A revolution is when a government corrects itself. And we've never had that yet. And I think and I think it's high time that we do it. It would be a beautiful thing if it's bloodless and if it's
Word.
without, pain and suffering. But you
It's what
growing,
we do, bro.
you growing your adult teeth from your baby teeth, that's a revolution, and there's a little bit of pain involved in that. So it's gonna be painful, but you know what? I got faith in me, I got faith in you, and I got faith in the rest of the energy that puts evil on its ass every day, that the right thing will be done. Straight up.
Perfectly said, bro. Man, I really appreciate you. I don't even know. Like, I'm speechless. For real. God bless. Can I share this? Can I post
God
this?
bless you too, bro.
I feel like people
Bro,
need to.
by all means, right, by all means, please do. And actually, how, and I don't know if you want to talk about this here, how much sway and power do you have where you work? Because you could be extremely influential.
Well, I have a lot of sway and power right here at my house because I work right here from my damn self. Because I got fired from Hot 97 because of some complete bullshit. They did me super dirty. But it's all good, man. Life has a crazy way. I have a crazy story too. I'm gonna send you my number, man. We gotta stay in touch.
Please do, because
Okay.
bro, I'm
What up?
I'm your correspondent out here in the world, bro.
Nah,
You're starting your own media thing right now.
we gotta connect, bro. I mean, yo, I'll be doing interviews.
I'm a
I told
filmmaker
you,
too. I'm a filmmaker too.
yeah. God
Yeah,
bless.
like legit, like legit.
We,
So
we
anything you doing that's positive, bro, I'm more than willing to help you.
I appreciate it, man. We definitely. I'm gonna send
But
you
yeah,
my life.
all right, please do. All right, God bless,
Much
bro. Be
love.
safe.
All right, yo.
Peace, peace, peace.
Peace. Yo, big up to Detroit Dondata. That was a great conversation. I don't know what else to say, but I hope y'all be safe out there. Much love to everybody. No cap. Life is crazy.